The plot.
Who's sneezing like that still?
That's not me.
As you, Anger.
What?
Was it?
It was. You're right.
Good kitten. Anger's a good kitten.
I'm the best.
You've just seen him. Right. Okay, so we're arse at the game, Nomad. I need to get a good stack on.
You're solo queuing Siege, alright? Don't expect anything good.
What'd you say, Fritzy?
Bitsy said it's time for anal penetration.
I'm down.
No, that's not what I said.
That's what he said. That's what he said. He's lying to you.
Damn it, Fitzy, what is wrong, man?
Oh,
How the
this guy's
mighty,
invited me to
how
fight.
the mighty have fallen.
Weird guy.
He was the chosen one.
You were the chosen one.
You said that you would destroy the Sith, not join us. Protect the galaxy from evil, not leave it in darkness.
You turned her against me!
You have done that to yourself. You will not take her from me. Dun 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 dun.
Oh, fudge bar.
Wunderbar.
Iwanawanga!
Wunderbar. Yeah.
Houdini!
Bucatini.
Beard Jones.
What's the best provisions to eat, I wonder?
They're all good, to be honest, provisions-wise. Obviously, meat fills you up, quickest, but hell, you can even eat at a diner if you want.
Die Deutsch, bitch.
You can just eat a tin of beans whenever you fancy.
Oh, God.
What?
My nose is just full of hay fever.
I know, right?
It's that time of the month again.
I know. Honestly, when a woman's on a period, and you get close, when you're about to go down on her, you know what it feels like? It feels like the back of a PlayStation. That's how bad it is.
Well, really fucking warm.
Alright
Yeah.
then, thank you for that information.
If Fitzy doesn't know.
We don't judge him. We're
We
an
do.
equal rights. We're an equal rights party.
Yeah, we're an equal rights party, but we still fucking judge. That's where the equal rights come in.
Oh,
Everyone
no, I was just saying, like, if he likes to fudge pack, that's his prerogative. You know, he probably likes the fudge packing himself. Bless you, Infinity.
Don't help.
You don't have any ear fever meds? I took a few earlier.
I'm gonna go find out.
Might as well go take some. Fucking move! 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 What time is it? Oh, damn! It's nearly 10 past 1 already. We woke up 3.5 hours ago. Don't mess with us like us, we'll fucking shoot you. Nice.
Can't wait to have my 2 weeks off of school.
You sound older than you do.
I get that a lot. By maybe everyone.
Weapon kit.
I guess I could just go to the pub with a second person and then a trench coat.
A man walks into a bar with a giraffe. They both get pissed. The giraffe falls over. The pub owner goes, "Hey, you can't leave that lion there." "That's not a lion, it's a giraffe." Doo-doo.
My
Fuck,
God.
man. Shut
I
up.
know. It is a really bad dad joke. What do you call a sheep with a machine gun? Lambo. Oh, I want to die.
Please, do so.
Want me to live stream it?
Sure.
Hi, I'm Johnny Knoxville. Welcome to Jackass. Today I'm teaming up with everyone's favourite Mr. Beast, and we're about to jump over a helicopter's blades. Remember kids, don't try this at home. Please like and subscribe. And now, let's thank our sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends. Hey, can someone fill me in on something? I'm usually up to date on internet shit, but this one I kind of had a blank period on. I know some bits and pieces, but what was the whole controversy with Mr. Beast?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's probably for the best. I don't watch his shit anyway. The whole YouTube sphere got uppity about it.
There's a lot of shit going on about Mr. Beast, so who the fuck knows?
Quick save. Yeah. Oh no, shit. Um. No! Seriously, where the... Ooh. Where is this motherfucker? Okay.
Right
Don't
here.
panic. Don't panic.
Panic at the disco. Oh, well, imagine. How are we, boys?
I'm fighting a poltergeist.
That sounds fun.
I can't find him. I can kill it, but he's invisible.
Guess what I got?
A dildo?
I got high fever tablets. I got literacy hydrochloride.
Good man, good man.
And a tea and some pants and socks. Fucking win, win, win.
My man. I'm wearing
Good
jumper
on you.
pants. I'm a big boy.
You say you're in your jammies.
He killed me!
Good.
Garlic.
I think I'll go make that drink I said I was going to get an hour ago.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
It's okay. Move it. Move it! On your knees!
Kind sirs, we will not take up a moment longer than we got to.
Okay. Make a run for it! Go, stop! Oh, thank you.
Anger.
You did you do it? That sounds like you've did it.
What?
What? What's up?
I just said your name, man. Jeez.
Yeah, you said it in a tone where it was like hopeful. What's up,
I said
dude?
it in a tone.
What's up, chicken?
Doesn't matter anymore.
Fuck you, damn bitch. I can't believe that. Man said it doesn't matter.
Oh, this is wicked. There was these guys robbing a train, and because I stopped them, I can rob the train myself, just without the police getting on me. One, two, three into the four. Snoop Doggy Dogg and Dr. Dre at the door. I can drive the train. You do know you could drive a train in Red Dead Redemption 2, Fitzy?
I mean, it doesn't really sound thrilling. You really only have two directions to go in.
4. Left, right, forward, back.
Yeah, but like 99% of the time, you're on a track that's going only two directions, forward and back. And then maybe along the line, you have the choice of choosing left or right.
I'm gonna drive the train.
Have fun with that.
I can ring the bell! Oh, dude, this is fucking autistic as fuck.
Good morning, Vietnam.
Bow now. I'm driving a train.
Choo choo, Charlie. Thomas the Tank Engine. So basically the bolter guys killed me. Imagine being in a large power room, right? And you can climb on top of shit, you can jump around, and you have a little glide mechanic, right? And I'm stuck in this room with an alien creature. It's invisible, calls itself the poltergeist, and what it does is it throws random objects at you, and if you stand still for too long, it'll create a gravity well that shoots you up and hits the ceiling. So I'm avoiding all these objects. Fucking, it's like a cinematic action scene. I finally see him, and I'm just gliding over to him with a shotgun, and then as soon as I land about to pull the trigger, he does the gravity well, and then he just fucking splatters me on the ceiling.
I drove the train to the train station and I've stopped it there. It feels good.
Boy.
Put
You feel
10
happy
people on the
about
tracks and run them over.
It's my homeless man. It's my homeless brother. Wagwan, G.
Good to see you again, friend.
Well, I didn't tell you to put Homeless Barry onto it.
Worse than that,
Nah, Mikey.
I've forgotten my own name too. It happens to me.
Put 10 people that isn't Homeless Barry, alright?
Hooga!
Sure. See? We're made for each other. I mean, as friends. I knew it.
I nearly died again.
There's a big crazy fella with a gun, and I'm a little crazy fella can't afford a gun no more.
Damn it, Fizzy, you had
Stick
my
with
back.
him,
You
Jimmy,
left
I
me to
said.
die.
And then I said, your name ain't Jimmy, it's Mickey. And then the fella I was talking to in my head, even he didn't want to talk to me no more. I'll see you around. I've gotten real confused.
Okay, then.
Hello. Welcome back. Nothing like a fresh start. We'll make sure New Hanover gets word of this. What would you like to send?
Thanks. Howdy.
You better have left your troublemaking ways behind you.
Dalek, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just trying to avoid the alien enemies. What's the matter?
You said there was someone asking for like rabbit skins or like a poster for rabbit skins in the ballad.
Yeah, at the
I've
train
got it.
station.
Think I've got it.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it's a poster. It's a poster.
Yeah,
I
one
don't know if
adult
that-
rabbit and an average squirrel.
Yeah. So when you hand them in, you get another poster, and obviously you get more challenging. So basically, you want to make sure you get the right ones. Good is 3 stars. You know, that's the perfect one. Average, if not regular, is just 2. Poor is 1 star. So obviously, you've got to use the right weapon. So 22 long rifle for the smaller animals, obviously. Got to make sure you get both of them to the drop-off point, which is the post office. You got to deposit both of them before the meat rots, basically. And that's what makes those ones challenging. Is that it's one thing to hunt the animals, but you got to hunt them all at once and try and find the right. Yeah, and take them to.
Yeah.
I know there's more than 3. The highest I got was 3, but I don't know if you get anything. I know you do get a bit of cash, but when you unlock fishing later on in the game, that gives you your own little side task. You got to hunt. You got to fish for legendary fish, and you got to hand them in. So yeah, there's a lot to contend with. Sherry, Sherry lady, love, find me, listen to your heart, listen to your heart. It nearly died.
Welcome. After a ticket?
I love just sitting at these shows because it gives me time to experience sitting and do sitting in real life.
Yeah, I actually listen to a lot of rain ambience myself, like background noise, whenever I try and sleep or do something constructive anyway.
Welcome one and all. I'm going to take you on a journey around the world to parts unseen by most men. Why, I have traversed the great lands and oceans of the globe and bring you sights and scenes from places far away. Yes, a great deal of the world is populated by unwashed savages that don't have the decency to cover their reproductive organs. First, to jolly old England. You may wonder why, when you meet a British person, they have tiny red eyes, big ears, and long
Fuck
noses.
you.
We can now reveal the truth.
Let's try that again.
Since the opening of the Underground Railroad system 30 years ago, the entire of London has moved beneath the earth. Just think of the joy children must feel being able to play unfettered by rain or refinery smoke. They are a dignified people, living among stalagmites in their dainty hats. And they have an underground king who worships an underground garden gnome. Have any of you been to New York City?
No, fuck. Oh, god damn! Good girl. Lie down. Lie down. Imagine a cat drinking Monster Energy.
Anger.
Anger's hunting right now.
We need you to do an experiment for us.
I mean, I have two cats, but I don't have any monster. The cargo bay. I'm not going that way. Oh! Atmosphere control. I forgot about this area. I know this music. Let's change the beat. Ah! Ow! 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 What are you doing that for? Sorry guys, my cat. It's just plucking my sock with my foot in it. Ow.
I wonder what would happen if I give one of my loud-ass dogs a kind of monster. You know?
Hmm.
Might be a cool experiment.
Maybe you should give it to Bonnie.
It seems like the whole world is
Aww.
a tiny island. Now there's
Hello.
Lady Liberty, a marvelous statue.
Want a cuddle?
To welcome all the Irish people moving to our great country after all
I would
those
never give you
potato
monster energy,
problems.
would I?
They are welcomed by tourists who toss potatoes out of the head of that lady. In New York City, they are making buildings so high.
She's too precious
one
to
day
drink
you
energy
can walk
drinks,
to the
aren't ya?
moon for a picnic. Wouldn't that be grand? It's true. Now, we spoke of that unwashed statue. It was a gift from France. How do you think France paid for such a gift? Wanton prostitution? Selling of wine and horse meat? No, sir. I'm here to tell you that underneath the streets of Paris, they have discovered black gold.
Come on now, you're gonna fall.
Years ago, Gustave
What's the matter with you,
Eiffel
eh?
Oil
Yeah.
Company built the tallest oil derrick in the world. Yes, all around
There you go.
you will find
There you go.
it ignites like brandy, which is why aristocrats drink it as an aperitif to aid digestion. The women of France are dainty and fair of skin, partially because they use that crude oil to bathe in, anointing and greasing their bodies, often before committing sinful pleasures of the flesh. Places that don't change their ways are falling behind. Visit the streets of Italy, and there is literally nobody left. The churches are empty. There's nobody drinking tiny coffees and slurping spaghetti in the streets. The Italians have never been known for good architecture, and their crooked buildings are falling over. Where have all the hairy women and men gone? Where are them Italians? It is one of the world's great mysteries. You may have being invented, powered by whale oil, vapors, or demons. Ironically, that is a myth. What is more exciting, the Germans have developed a mechanized horse that never needs to eat or sleep. It is a marvel of invention and is intended to facilitate the German army when it invades France or Russia in their campaign to spread the gastronomical wonders of low-quality beer, sausages, and sauerkraut. They love cabbage. But other than America, where we have plenty of room, it is so crowded in Europe that they are racing to set up a new country at the North Pole where they can dine on the delicacy of frozen fish, penguins, and polar bears. Imagine a place that never gets hot. You don't sweat while toiling in the field, and ice is much cheaper there. I predict that someday people of all nations will join hands at the North Pole, wearing furs and eating fish. My next adventure will be to visit Egypt.
Shit.
I hear they live in giant triangles and talk in a Chinese-like language of birds and eyes and squiggly lines. And they worship cats, which is a bit worrisome and unsavory. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me on these fantastic journeys.
Come again, even better the second time.
course. Damn.
Yeah, screw it. Oh, that's better.
Okay.
I wanna make love to your woman. I'm gonna make love, even when I'm dead. My body might be cold, but it's always hot in my bed. Make love, don't you be afraid. Just because my heart ain't beating, don't mean you won't get laid. Oh, I scared him off.
Fitzy died.
My girl. Yep.
Damn it, Fitzy, you were the chosen one and you left.
We just gotta spank him, you know what I'm saying? Uh-huh. I like how quiet Daniel is.
I gotta turn you up a bit, man. That time, I don't know what's happening, I can barely hear you. What'd you say?
Pull out there.
Rest up. I need you strong.
I've no problem resting up.
I can't remember.
At all, Sean, you holler.
Keep heading east. Is that the plan?
For now.
And when do we stop? When we reach Paris?
Oh, that'd be nice. Join the commune. We stop when we find someplace sensible. Shake them that's following us and lie low.
This is lying low.
What do you think
Turned
of this
into
place?
a bunch of killers,
Better
I mean
than
it.
a little
We
hermit
ain't even got
cave,
the
right?
delusion of being anything but a bunch of killers.
We are just trying to survive, Hosea.
Shit, I need the key
We
for
don't
the
have a choice. This will end
security
soon.
office.
Damn right.
Alright. I never do this, but I need to look up the key, wherever it could be. Oh my god. It was there the whole time.
Will? Constipated as usual.
Hey, Abigail.
What the hell happened in Valentine with you and John?
We survived, just, but we can't stay here for long. Okay, I'll catch you later then.
Take care,
Hey,
Arthur.
Jack.
Hiya, Arthur.
There he is.
Hi, Arthur.
Gentlemen.
Good fire going here, Arthur.
How you doing? That last stew I had was really damn good.
Tired. Glad to hear.
How you feeling?
I'll be all right, I think. Still a little shaken.
I reckon we should move on soon. There she is.
Hi, Arthur.
Grimshaw keeping off your back?
I wish.
Well, just keep your head down.
Okay, then.
We'll make a cook of you yet.
Sure, Arthur.
Hi, Mama.
Hey, Bill.
Hello, Arthur.
Javier.
Hey.
There's Fitzy.
Nice. God, I love this fucking game so much. I love it. Oh.
my black sheep. Was I close? One second. Bitsy's back, what a bitch.
I know. I wonder where he gets it from.
Okay, man.
Love you. Who was that?
Mm.
I think that was
Daniel.
Fitzy.
It was me. It was me. Fuck's sake, Daniel. Okay, I'm gonna go through and have a look what I've missed in chapter 2 and see how detrimental it is.
Well, that was a massive Valentine. We didn't even get paid for them sheep. I'm gonna go back there for it. That ain't a good idea. So, we moving?
Yeah. Micah told me of a place we can lie low. Look here. Dewberry Creek, he said.
Okay.
Maybe you and Charles can go take a look, clear off anyone you find before the whole lot of us move in looking so conspicuous.
And how we gonna do that?
I don't know. Start dancing?
Looks like I turned into the goddamn errand boy.
You have turned into my son. You worry because I worry. We are just the same.
Hey, Charles, come on. I need you for something.
Now, where have I heard that before?
I can do this, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this.
So where are we going? Find a new spot to camp. We're packing up and moving on. Again? We have to. Fast. We'd already pushed our luck too far before that mess we just made in Valentine. That didn't sound good. Killed a lot of law. Killed a lot of Cornwall's men. They must know where we are by now.
So, we're heading south?
Yeah. Area called Dewberry Creek. Dutch wants us to give it a look. Make sure it's clear and a good place to lie low for a while.
I've only known him a few months, but the way he talks, I never thought I'd see him wanting to head south.
Right. And I know by now, there ain't no lying low.
There's too many of us for that.
And there ain't no way Dutch is gonna just hide away and leave somewhere.
Unless you do.
He stands for. That'd be admitting we're nothing more than low-down criminals.
Which we are.
You don't have to tell me. Hang on a second. I think that must be it up ahead, the old dried-up creek. Well, let's take a look around.
Hey, I see something over there. You see it? Someone on the ground there.
He's been shot. Looks like trouble got here before us.
So, how's Red Dead going?
It's good.
Very good.
I'm about to enter chapter 3, I believe.
Nice.
What mission are you on?
There's 6 chapters. I'm with Charles in in Dewberry Creek.
You started it.
Ah, you find a new place for the camp, right? Yeah, yeah, I know it.
But if this isn't the last mission, then good. But I think it is.
You see there? Tents.
I've only missed 2 item requests off people, and it's not that deep.
Let's have a look around and make sure.
You've been maintaining your weapons, oiling them so they don't jam on you.
Where's everybody?
Nah. Some of them, not all of them.
I'd get round to it. It won't be long before you start picking up pistols. Like actual magazine-fed ones. Okay, got that done. Let's head up here. Wait a minute.
If a moment is all we are.
3109.
Okay. It's okay. You can come out of there. You okay? You don't mean you no harm.
said, are you okay?
Sprechen Sie Deutsch? German?
No. Now go on, get out of here. Go, we need the land, go. Get the hell out of
They
here!
took off Asa.
Who did?
Men last night.
Where? Where did they take him?
Ain't no business of ours. I don't even speak their language.
You ain't as tough and dense as all that. Come on, Arthur. Let's see if we can pick up a trail. Idiot.
Oh, nice.
There.
Let's upgrade that bad boy. Yes, yes, I am a god now.
Come on.
I have become death, destroyer of worlds.
Golden God.
I'm the fucking god of war. I got a big ass laser beam.
What's going on?
Have you seen It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
You were just going to send that woman and her children on their way.
Yeah, I remember watching it years ago.
We got Pinkertons breeding down.
What'd you think?
It was a good show. I also remember watching 2 pints of lager and a packet of crisps.
Come on, Arthur. That's not how you are.
Well, maybe you don't know me as well as you
I
think
see.
you
I'll have
do.
to teach you how to be villains.
Hold up. Let me check this.
You don't tell me there's another fucking poltergeist in here.
Okay. Looks like they go down this way.
Okay, let's get going.
What happened with those Pinkertons anyway? When you were fishing with Jack?
Said they were on to us. Offered me freedom if I turned Dutch in.
They picked the wrong man there.
We should have moved right then, if you ask me.
Wait, just let me make sure this is right. Continues along the shore here.
Now, I was saying something. Oh yeah, bastards told me they killed Mac. Said it right in front of Jack.
Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go.
Yeah, but he has more folk looking out for him than most of the rest of us had growing up.
Whew, it's cold.
John said he was going back to the auction yard to collect the money for those sheep.
Okay,
He'd be
easy.
a damn idiot
Easy.
going anywhere near that town right now.
He reckoned he'd be able to slip in and out.
Well, if it's John's idea,
We see the evil aliens, we blast them with a laser. I had to say it.
Disappeared on us for a while. When Jack was real young, a long while, a year or more.
He did?
And we was family, you know? I guess I still ain't fully forgiven him for that.
Wait a second, just want to look closer here.
Shit.
They carry on along this trail. There's a camp up ahead.
Be careful.
Whoa!
Was that Star Wars?
Hey?
Was that Star Wars?
What do you mean? What? Can you hear my end?
I
Can you hear
can
my
hear-
headset or something?
Yeah.
Oh, can you hear like sci-fi noises and shit?
What was it?
Oh, it's the game I'm playing, Prey.
Oh, I know.
I've got
I know, bro.
very good game.
Not a very good game.
Skill issue.
Skill issue?
Well, technically, there's two games called Prey. There's one from 2006, and then there's this one that came out in 2017. Although it was originally called Psycho Shock in development. But the publisher, Bethesda, told them, no, you got to call it Prey, which is a stupid name.
The Punisher.
What about the Punisher?
Why'd the Punisher tell him to do that?
Publisher. The reason why is because, look, it's a long story. Maybe I'll tell you about it at some point when you're interested. But long story short, there was another game called Prey 2, which was the sequel to the one from 2006. A lot of people were looking forward to it, but it ended up getting cancelled. So this other developer was making this game called Psycho Shock, and the publisher, Bethesda, was like, yeah, let's see if we can try and get as many fans onto this game. So they forced them to change the name, which is probably one of the reasons why it didn't sell as well as it could. It sold 2 million, but, you know, not as much as the other Bethesda titles. It's a really good fucking game.
I need Elder Scrolls 6.
Imagine if Elder Scrolls 6 is just DLC for Skyrim.
I need Elder Scrolls 6 made by Rockstar.
Oh. I mean, I'm not against it. It could work. Can I go through there yet, or do I... Neuromods. Right. Let's go.
Get a grip, man! Get a fucking grip. Bitsy,
Yeah.
how was your experience?
Oh, it's definitely something.
Very good.
Very good.
I really want to join the Irish military now.
Good,
Why?
man.
So you can die quicker?
Man wants to pick up a trade and get paid for his work. Nothing wrong with that.
Are you hoping to be a cowboy, Anger?
No, cowboys are hoping to be me.
So how's Red Dead?
Red Dead's good. It's enjoyable.
Seems deserted.
Ugh.
Let's take a look.
After you're done with that, you'll probably enjoy it. Yeah, you will enjoy the first game.
Whoa! Where is this guy?
I don't know. But you know something? This is a better camp spot than back there. Much easier to defend.
Fucking hell, I can jump in this game. Damn.
There he is. Quick, cut him free and let's get out of here.
Vorsicht, Vorsicht! Das ist eine Falle! Vorsicht! Take cover!
Three coming right at us!
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Oh, Dalek, did you hear that Disney is pausing production on their live-action remake films because the Snow White movie bombed so hard?
It wouldn't surprise me. It was going to happen sooner or later, considering they intended to remake Hercules.
Yep.
And what was the inspiration for the movie?
Last one's making a run for it. Take him down.
But also took Me.
That's them dealt with. You get him untied. I'll see what they've left behind for us.
Hold on, I had something stuck in my mouth. What threw me for a loop was that they were going to do a Hunchback of Notre Dame remake, and I'm like, unless it's an adaptation of the musical, which, in my opinion, it's more based on Victor Hugo's novel than the movie was. So I'm doing that. I don't know.
Sorry about that. Just give me a Treasure Planet 2.
Yeah, it'll be the Hunchback of Notre Dame, but it'll actually be like the black lesbian in a wheelchair of Kiev.
Good God.
God abandoned us a long time ago.
Oh no.
Brothers, I think it's time for another crusade.
I didn't know you could glitch through those gates.
Yeah, man, that's a glitch spot. You can just skip that entire fight up there.
Oh wow, a jump scare. Good job, game.
See, this is why I prefer games like Dead Space, Silent Hill, where they actually give you tension instead of relying heavily on jump scares.
Yeah, man. Fucking love Dead Space. One of the best horror games ever.
Yeah, Dead Space is one of my favorite games of all time.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Yeah, the Troll 2 meme.
Eddie!
Sure, your game wouldn't let me stealth take down a guy and almost got me killed.
But it didn't.
To be fair, this wouldn't be the first time the game screwed him over when he was trying to do something.
He always blames the game, Daniel. Stop listening to him, he just sucks.
No, I have to say, the final mission area, where he got surrounded by a bunch of enemies, that was bullshit.
There's only 3 enemies in that area in the last mission, and I only have to kill 2 of them. I start off with no weapon.
So you can't even kill 2 people?
My only form of weapons in that part is it's trying to make a glass shiv, which I can only use once before it breaks, or a box cutter where I'll have to open up like this like metal container where I have to make it like a pry tool. But if I open it, all the enemies know where I am.
Aww.
So yeah, one use glass shiv or a box cutter where everyone knows where I am once I get it.
Again, I just think
And
that
then once
last
I kill-
section is bullshit, to be honest.
Yeah. And then once you kill one of the enemies, you'll be able to pick up one of their weapons, but it only has like 6 bullets, and they're armored guys, which will take more than 6 bullets.
Yeah, I just think that final section is bullshit, really. You know what, after I'm done with Prey, I might actually finally get on to Solid. The hell?
Hey!
Fucking hell.
It's judging me.
Alright. I think I asked this question before, but I didn't get straight answers. I think I got one from Anger and maybe Fitzy, but... then again, the party was big, and I think we had Skull in here, Ronan, and dawning and dark at one point. Which would you prefer? A zombie apocalypse or an alien invasion?
Zombie apocalypse?
Probably zombies, because with
the catch
aliens you
is,
can't tell.
I was gonna say, the catch is, it's running zombies.
Oh, fuck, what type of aliens is it? Is it like Predators? Is it like fucking...
Is it like the Reapers from Mass Effect?
It's very Independence Day-ish. So yeah, kind of like the Reapers in Mass Effect and War of the Worlds. Very full-on alien invasion. It's an actual war.
Oh, so they're just humans with better technology. They're not like
well,
Predator,
I wouldn't say
where
human.
they're gonna fucking hunt me, eat me, fucking scar me, fucking ritualize the chasing game of me.
Yeah, not those kind of aliens, although those guys are released honorable. Like, honestly, it would be worse if we went up against Xenomorphs. You know, the actual,
I would prefer 10 Xenomorphs to 1 Predator.
I hate how they ruined the origin story of Xenomorphs in Covenant.
Yeah, I don't like Covenant. You know the,
Predators only go after a threat. Like, I know that.
Yeah.
But
go on.
If I'm in a pit where I'm against a predator, I'm gonna be a threat to that predator because I've got to kill that predator. So no matter what,
hypothetically, yes, yeah. But don't worry, it's not the predators you'd be going up against. It'd be a classic alien invasion where they're invading us with their spaceships and superior technology. We've got obviously our technology wouldn't be as good as theirs, but we can hold the line. There's always a chance for us to survive. Even though we've got
Will
nukes,
Smith can wrap his way into the fucking mothership and explode it, I can have him over there.
Yeah. Fucking love that movie.
Really good movie. Very, very good.
I will
It's
say this
stupid,
about...
but it's so amazing at the same
I will
time.
say this, one last thing. Yeah, I love Independence Day. It's such a great movie. That could have been, realistically, it could have been its own, granted not as big, but it could have been its own franchise, like Star Wars, because it did have a couple of books that were released after the first movie, but I guess they never took off, because like there was a lot of lore you could have done with that saying.
Yeah, if they literally just had it so they, like... Sorry, go on.
No, I was finished. I was just saying how, like, going back to the zombie apocalypse, I know I said they're running zombies, but you don't have to worry about shooting them in the head. They can just shrug off bullets.
No, I don't like that. I don't like that if I can shoot them anywhere, they'll die, because I won't be sure.
Well,
if it's in the head,
instantly.
I know they're gone.
Well, no, what I'm saying is that, take the 28 Days Later zombies. Obviously, they're not living
I was
dead.
going to actually say 28 days.
So obviously, you don't have to always worry about shooting them in the head, but that doesn't mean they're going to go down in one bullet to the chest. You're going to need a few more bullets yet. So at least it makes it somewhat a bit easier if you're not the best marksman. Because let's be honest, in real life, it's very hard for cops and soldiers to actually go for headshots. That's why they always aim centre mass. Because the impact and the velocity knocks motherfuckers on their ass. Something the Walking Dead show never seems to understand.
Wait, so it's 28 Days Later zombies and not World War Z?
Yeah. Well, they're both kind of similar.
They
kind of run over each other. But then again, in 28 Days Later, because it's on I wouldn't even say it's slightly less budget, they're depicted a bit more realistically because it's
a
actual actors.
smaller scale because it's in the UK. It's not worldwide. It's just the UK that's fucked. So there's less.
Yeah, I know, but let's say but what I'm saying is we use those zombies for the apocalypse. But here's the thing about the World War Z zombies: how they pile over on top of each other to try and get their prey. A lot of that, obviously, that's CG. But the point is, they will be running at you. But I can't, because I remember reading the book years ago, but I can't remember if headshots are a guaranteed takedown. I don't think it is, but you know, either way though, running zombies is what you get in this apocalypse.
So if I have cancer, am I fine in the World War Z ones or not?
Yeah. So, you know, I'll let you pick which running zombie you want, but you don't have to worry about always trying to go for headshot.
Oh, let me decide. You know what, Zombieland? I would hate Zombieland running zombies.
Yeah. You know what would be oh, I got a good one here.
I will say this. I know this is a random thought, but the infected in the Last of Us TV show, they made it seem like they were a hell of a lot similar to the 28 Days Later zombies, where like they're actually fucking scary with how they like move en masse. in
Yeah.
a massive fucking army that overpowers like militias.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how the infected overrun the military in World War Z, 28 Days Later, and other adaptations. In The Walking Dead, it's a little bit more realistic. Because in The Walking Dead, well, in the show, it's like, oh, the military got overrun, but in the actual comics, and in real life, it'd be a bit more serious. Like, basically, supply lines would get intercepted, you know, people would have to desert the post because they've got family somewhere else, and
That's
it'd
not
just be an
what
absolute...
happened in The Walking Dead, by the way, but yeah.
No, in the show.
Not in the
there's,
show, but in the
No, it's
comics.
not.
The
No,
show
it's
doesn't
not.
follow
No,
the
it's
comics
not.
at all.
No, I've read and watched both. You're wrong. That is not how it happened in the show or the comics.
Well, please enlighten us.
So the military was divided into 3 or 4 different sections in The Walking Dead, and they started bombing each other. And those bombs that were put on Atlanta were from a different military outpost than what protected Atlanta. They nuked everywhere so that those civilizations of military could have full power. The military killed all the other militaries in the show, so they weren't fucking overrun by zombies. They bombed each other. They bombed the fuck out of
So
each
they
other.
balkanized. They balkanized. Damn it. I don't even remember that. Because all I know is from the show, from a couple of characters, and again, even though it's been years since I've seen the show, because it kind of, you know, went downhill, was that it went with the usual cliche that, oh, the military got overrun in the show, but I remember in the comics, it didn't entirely get overrun. Obviously, certain factions split and went... I use the term independent because, like, when you've got when there's an actual pandemic / outbreak in your own country, across the map, you've got a lot of soldiers with families and friends, so of course many of them are either gonna go AWOL. And of course, when you have to rely on supply lines for, you know, rations and equipment and ammunition, some of those MSRs, major supply lines, could get intercepted by people in the country trying to survive, you know. Like, it's going to be anarchy, you know, not everyone's going to follow the rules, people are going to do their own thing, you know.
Yeah.
It's not all... That's what I meant by, realistically, that's how it would seem if a zombie apocalypse would happen. Like, the idea of these slow-walking zombies overrunning a military outpost or a what do you call it? Not a barricade, fortification. Like, is it possible? I mean, if there was in the thousands and they ran out of ammo, but I don't know, it would really depend though.
Yeah, it just depends.
And in the comics, the zombies are created by aliens.
Guess it was a pleasure.
Oh, I didn't even fucking get that far. Fucking hell.
Yeah, it's Robert Kirkman, who is the creator of the comics, said that the zombies are there as a test from aliens to see how the humans react. But in the show, I believe it's God. I think it's God in the show.
I believe that. You know why I can believe that? And merely because, A, the writers end up being pretty shit, but there's that... You know what made the early seasons good about the zombies? Every season, they would get more and more dirty and ugly.
Yeah,
like, they're actually, what's the word, decomposing, because they're actual walking corpses. Yeah.
Right.
And the fact that everybody on the planet is infected, and when they die, they turn into one. It's like there's definitely there's definitely some supernatural shit going on here.
Yeah, it's in the air. That would mean it's just in the air.
An airborne toxin.
In the Daryl Dixon show, though, there is a literally a prophet, like born. Like Jesus was born. He's basically Jesus of the Walking Dead show. Daryl takes care of it. No, it's actually done really well. It's done
His
a lot.
name is literally Jesus. He's not joking. He's being serious.
I can really assume that.
But there's loads of zombies, and this kid just starts praying, and the zombies ignore. He was born out of a walker. Like, his mom turned into a zombie as he was like coming out. It was weird.
Well, goddamn.
And that made him special somehow. I don't know.
Yeah.
Some fucking gay shit.
Either way, then I'd rather fight an alien invasion than a zombie apocalypse.
Too close to the water here, Jack.
Not because the zombie apocalypse is, like, scary or depressing or it's not a challenge. It would be a challenge, it'd be fun. Even against running zombies, right? But the issue, when the dust settles after the months and the dust settles, it's not always the zombies you have to be on the lookout for, it's other people. And you can put that sense in any post-apocalyptic scenario where, you know, society's collapsed. It's other people that are a threat, you know? At that point, the zombies might as well be no different than the wildlife, like the odd wolf here and there.
Yeah.
So that's why in an alien invasion, mankind is at least somewhat united against a common threat. We're all fighting. We don't have to worry about each other for the most part. We can actually worry about the actual enemy that's threatening us. Which I find to be a lot more optimistic, I guess. Because, you know, in the months and years that follows a zombie apocalypse, it's like, man, this is depressing.
Yeah, it's every man.
It's like, yeah, just hold up in a bunker or build a fucking treehouse and just survive for years on end. Yeah, you're a badass zombie killer, but man, that's just a slow depression in the end. I will say though, I will say this: a zombie outbreak in its early days, when the government's, you know, panicking, when civilians are actually somewhat organised, that's where I think the zombie apocalypse shines. But when it's set months and years later, it's kind of depressing compared to an alien invasion. Now, question, has anyone seen the very underrated but fantastic movie, 30 Days of Night?
No.
Oh, the one about vampires?
Yes. It was originally, it was comic books, then it was made into a movie. I've read the comics, are amazing. You'd actually, you know what, Anger, you'd love the movie. Did you know how, you know, in real life, in some parts of the northern equator, like in Alaska, they can go, what, full on 30 days without any sunlight?
Yeah.
Right, now, does that not sound like the perfect time for a vampire attack? An isolated town in the middle of nowhere, goes through its yearly routine that 1 month of the year where there's no sunlight. You tell me vampires won't take advantage of it. That's the plot of the movie, and it's fucking amazing.
That's a sick plot.
What?
That is a good plot.
Yeah, and the best part is, these vampires, they don't have to act like they're blending with society. They actually act like, they actually bring out their own inner animal. They actually act like fucking monsters. Because now they don't have to blend in, there's no point in hiding anymore. They can just attack in the open, in the streets.
Everyone's gonna get fucked up.
Yeah, dude, there's a scene where the whole town's being raided, then it goes overhead. Then the sky-high view of the town, people being dragged out of their homes, being, you know, slaughtered in the streets. It's brilliant. Like they make high-pitched screeches. It's like they're in heaven. Like, because they know they're just creating this massive slaughter. It's a great movie. Now, that kind of vampire apocalypse, or Skynet.
What's Skynet?
Terminator.
God.
Oh.
Terminator.
Oh.
By the way, is the new Terminator anime on Netflix any good or is it shit?
You both talked at once. I didn't hear what you both said. What did you say, Anger?
Well, so are we basically with John Connor fighting in the future, or are we like playing at the arcade when the Terminator's chasing John Connor?
We're in the future. We're fighting in the actual future war where humanity is fighting against the robots. Yeah, but there's always hope. We do win now and again, and those wins we do have do put sorry, indigestion, a crushing blow against Skynet. Or the vampire apocalypse, because the thing, like I said, the vampire apocalypse from 30 Days a Night, those vampires, like I said, they may act like monsters, and because they're just, you know, it's who they are, but they are intelligent, they're not like zombies. Honestly, mate, if you, I don't know what streaming service you have, but see if you can find 30 Days of Night, you'll love it. It's a great vampire flick. Very underrated.
I honestly went into chapter 3 with like 4 things missable, and as I've entered chapter 3, 3 of those things have happened. So I'm now 1 missable thing away that I know I can't get.
Don't worry about it too much. Like I said, I did say to you last week, you're gonna miss some things on your first playthrough because you didn't even know existed.
I've only
Believe
missed
me.
a watch. All I've missed is a watch.
Yeah, Chapter 3 is where you unlock fishing, so you'll have a lot of fun with that.
I've had fishing for ages, dude.
Oh no, sorry, yeah, it's when the game yeah, sorry, from a story perspective, yeah, because you can, yeah. Sorry, it's like when the game tells you, you can do this thing later on, but you can already do it earlier. Yeah, my bad. I'm thinking from story.
No, I went fishing with Jack. There was like a whole mission for it.
Yeah, you went fishing with Jack, yeah. Sorry. I tend to forget that mission exists because it's so minor, even though the feds show up on that mission. Yeah, the game does that a couple of times more, where it introduces you to some more fishing missions. I think it's a way for the devs to remind you that, hey, you can fish!
Yeah.
Because it does it like, what? Times, I think? Ugh!
Also,
I nearly died.
Dalek, I know I didn't answer this. I didn't answer this question or this response. I didn't give a response to what you said. You know how you told me I should become an anarchist?
Well, it's up to you. I was kind of joking when I said that, but you do.
I know you were kind of joking, but I was going to say, but I forgot to say it. I was going to say Christian anarchy is not exactly seen in a very positive light.
Well, anarchy is not seen in any kind of positive light because it's just the absolute.
I know, but
society.
Christian anarchy in particular.
Yeah.
Because when they think of that, they basically think, oh, they're like terrorists. They're like Al-Qaeda or whatever.
Creating unwanted destruction and violence and using your politics as a means is considered terrorism, to be honest.
Yeah.
Am I going the right way? Yes, I am. Finally.
Granted, I am an anarchist in the sense that I don't acknowledge any nation or lordship other than God's, so...
Borderline libertarian, then?
Pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a libertarian, but I'm something of a libertarian myself, even though I don't get along with other libertarians. I tend to rile them up. Because the problem is, unlike me, most libertarians can't take criticism.
Yeah.
Like, if you ever meet a libertarian, and they talk about how they're proud to be one, and they hate the government, make a joke. Make this as a comment. It's a joke, but it's a great way to wind them up. Say, "Oh, so you support pedophilia then?" And watch them get fucking angry. Because the whole point of libertarianism is that it's just total freedom, no government regulation or involvement. You know, so does that mean everything is, you know, right because it's free and because the government says no? Obviously not, you know. It's like, ask them, do you believe in a driver's license? It's like, and if they go, no...
Oh god, that reminds me of sovereign citizens, so don't remind me of
Yeah, that's
those
pretty much
people.
what they are. You're kind of like what they are. It's like, I don't need a license to drive. Like, what's next? Do I need a license to work a toaster? Like...
Every time I see a sovereign citizen in the fucking courtroom, they're always like, do you follow maritime law? I'm like, sir, we do not follow maritime law on the mainland.
Oh my god. Like, look, I don't like the government as much as the next guy, and I think what they regulate is fucking stupid, but shit like driver's licenses and reg plates are a thing for a reason. If you get in a hit and run, you know, like, or any kind of fender bender, you need to be held accountable, or the other person needs to be. There's a reason why we had those things, but...
I'm never playing Siege again. I'm never playing Siege again, I'm deleting it.
But what if Siege plays you again?
No, Angus can play me. What?
Mate, I'd beat the fuck out of you.
Right.
Even if
I got an invite from Sphinx. I'll see if I can get you in there, Dalek.
Then time still.
Right.
I just knew that they were coming. Like, ooh, grenade launcher.
Yeah, man.
Darling,
What?
what are you doing?
Playing Prey, like I've been doing for the past few hours. Why, what's up?
I was just curious.
Yeah, it's a sci-fi game where I'm running around a space station full of alien monsters. I'm using a glue gun to slow them down.
Right, I need a story game to play.
Well, fuck man. Yeah, Red Dead 2 is great. Or 1, they're both great. Story.
Yeah, but it's disc and I don't know where the disc is.
Go and get it. Go and find it. Where could it be? Like, realistically, where could it be?
I might replay through the God of War games. Or I might replay through the Spider-Man games.
Morning, Arthur.
So, what do you think of this place?
Seems fine for now. I know this area a little.
Is there anywhere you ain't been, Jose?
How you doing, old friend?
Fine.
It's funny, us ending up down here. My daddy died in the field in Pennsylvania, fighting this lot. I ever tell you that?
Many times.
I see I'm boring you, Arthur.
Worrying me. We lost men back there.
We have lofty goals, Arthur. We're trying to reform society to a kinder, truer, better way. Now, of course, there's gonna be casualties.
We're thieves in a world that don't want us no more.
We are dreamers in an ever duller world of facts. Now, I'll give you that, but come on. We got the day. It's nice out. Old Jose says that there's a creek around here. I reckon it's full of fish.
I'm sleeping, Arthur.
Hey, old girl, come on down here. Why don't you show us this creek you've been pissing in? Hey, you don't look too rosy, old friend. I thought this warmer weather would...
My days are looking good long over Dutch.
Always dream crushing and bubble bursting, you. Come on, Hosea. Let's go fishing.
All right, gentlemen. Let me show you how it's done.
Why don't we just fish here? There's a whole lake of them.
Come on, Arthur.
Can we please go fishing now?
So you was just talking about something?
Because I need to get out for a bit. Me and the old guard. Before Or any of them back there. Oh, there was us.
Damn, where's everyone going?
No, it's
It feels good here. You did well finding that spot, Arthur.
More Charles and
me. It's like I can breathe again. Thick and soupy as this air is. Might even do your whistling pipes some good, Hosea.
I was once in this country with Bessie. Ah, feels like a lifetime ago.
It was a lifetime ago. But what a life we have lived. How well we have fought. Especially both
How
of
far are you in?
I hope so.
But now, when things
Just
are
going on
desperate,
to the second last.
stick with the plan.
Come
Make
on,
enough money,
Fitzy.
then find somewhere where nobody will find us. Where we don't have to hide.
Like where?
I got some ideas hatching, but I need you with me, not against me. Both of you.
Of course.
Still, we do need money. So keep a low profile, especially in the local town. After Valentine, I want everyone on best behavior here. No trouble. But start turning over the soil and the rocks. See what turns up.
Dutch, we've got to be discreet.
Imagine what a slew of rich simpletons there must be down here. Oh, this is perfect for you, Hosea. You'll be able to play them like a fiddle.
Nothing would give me greater pleasure, but
No buts. Not today. We fish and we enjoy the day. Looks like law up ahead. Play it cool. Easy. What are you doing?
hello, gentlemen.
Well, look what the cat drug in.
I seem to have gotten myself in a spot of bother.
Quiet back there.
Let's see if we can't sort this out. How are you, boys?
Fine.
This is quite some country you have here.
We like it well enough.
Hoagie McIntosh, at your service.
Lee Gray. This is my deputy Archibald McGregor.
It's good to meet you.
You a Scot?
Partly. The best part.
Of course.
Now, tell me, sir, what did the silly, fancy fop back there do? Nothing too terrible, I trust.
He was accused of running a gold mining investment scam.
Oh, no. I'm sure he wasn't. He is a magician. I know him. He's a fool, but he is not a bad fellow. Now, can we just...
Do you think we're ever gonna get Ghostface revealed?
The Anderson boys! I can't have more scandal!
Well, allow us to help, my friend. Arthur!
Chase wanted man.
And take Archibald with you.
Just what I signed up for. Come on, big guy.
Perhaps we can discuss the foolish magician.
Stay with that train. Don't let them get away. And do not shoot them, you hear me? Come on, hurry.
All right.
Come on, we're losing them.
Will you relax? We're not losing them.
Faster, come on. What's your name, sir?
Arthur Callahan.
Faster, Mr. Callahan, please. My neck is on the line here.
I get it. I'm doing my best. So what are these fellas wanting for?
Gull's ready to talk with you now. Are you, willing to talk with him again?
No,
I did message him the other day.
Alright.
Ooh, that must have hurt. Leave him. Stay with that train. The train is slowing down to go through the station. Now's our chance. See if you can get alongside the train. Yeah. See the flat carriage? Head for that. Get us as close as you can. Now he's throwing bottles, the low-down bastard. You think you can jump on there?
Me? Why me? You cop bastard! I didn't do nothing!
Hey, Skull.
Hello.
How's it going, Skull?
You okay? I'd like to overall apologise for all the arguments, but
Playing Red Dead 2 now.
yeah, I've been enjoying it. Nah, dude, you're chilling. You're chilling. You're chilling. It'll be fine. Right. We are fine. Daniel's got Minecraft though.
Yeah, I got Minecraft now.
It's very, very, very fucking fun, dude. I haven't played much of them. Pretty much no. Like I've sunk like I've only been playing this Rivals, and then when Daniel wanted to play Minecraft, I played Minecraft. That's literally it. I mean, look, how many hours have I put into it? I've already put 50 hours into it. Nice.
So, Skull, did you hear about the price of Nintendo Switch 2 games? Skull? Sorry. Did you hear about the prices for Nintendo Switch 2 games? Agreed.
Yep, for one game.
Like,
That's crazy.
bastard! Get the hell away from me!
Where are you gonna run to? Come on, don't let them get away. Just you and me now, pal. I'm gonna ride ahead.
Jesus Christ, Rodolfo, move!
Yeah. Limits. Yeah, there should be in like the top left or something. That's strange. Uh, are you injured at all? I don't know if
So Rex badgering me and asking me if I cheated on the Cowabunga collection.
I don't know what it would be, dude. Like, are you in like? I don't know. I honestly don't know. It might just appear at some point.
And now Rex is gaslighting me. He's basically trying to make me feel like shit for using an exploit in the Cowabunga collection.
Hit the boss once, get the trophy.
Yeah.
Daniel's playing his game the way he wants to play his game. You know what I mean? Like,
I did it because I didn't... One of the games that's in the collection is the notorious NES version of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles that AVGN ragged on. I did not want to suffer through that.
Try at least.
like the Nintendo stuff of like all the of all the consoles. I thought that Nintendo would have like the cheapest for like the games.
Nah,
And
Nintendo
now
would
you're
always
almost
been-
playing 100 quid.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think he's dead. I think I won the fight. Just about.
Time to replay God of War.
Nice.
Sounded like quite a commotion. Is that him?
I sincerely hope so.
Old Anders Anderson.
So what now?
Take him in, come on. A fine job, well done. And a pat on the back for me for stopping the train.
I called my horse in Red Dead Fritzy Horse. I thought you'd appreciate that.
There you go. You are a natural.
What happened?
Fritzy Horse?
What about the others?
Ah yes, Bitsy Horse.
Anders back there is the brains of the operation, and that's really saying something.
You're the boss.
That was mighty impressive, sir. I have to admit. I'd hazard a guess you've served the law yourself at some point.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say that.
Are you familiar with the area here?
No.
Fitzy, should I do your challenge? Try and complete it without dying.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you should. You should do all the cards without dying, Harvey.
No, I'll do all the God of Wars without dying. All the ones that are accessible to me.
Do all the Dark Souls without dying.
Yeah, piss off.
Fine people. My family's been working.
Who do you think you are, Anger?
Sheriff Gray's the one I know best, of course, but they own half the businesses in town.
Which town?
Rhodes, sir. You don't know it? Where we're headed right now. Ain't what it was before the war, but it has its charms.
Someone did it without getting hit all back to back, all 7 games.
Just got down here.
It took him like 10 hours. Is that the guy you're on about?
Good in the boat, boy.
They've been fighting with the Grays for as long as I can remember.
Sounds like quite the place.
The Happy Hob.
Idiot.
Yeah, the God Run. Yeah, I'll watch the whole thing. I've seen the whole thing. He's done it multiple times.
We're gonna bear left here.
And then he included Sekiro and Bloodborne, and it's like, what the fuck?
Wireless controller not detected. Please reconnect.
Please.
Oh my days. It gave me
I
the
don't
PS
understand why it's any of Rex's business how I play the Cowabunga collection or how I play any of my games. He gave me shit for using a guide because I couldn't find a single bot in Astrobot on one of the secret levels. He gave me shit because I used a guide for it.
Yeah,
I
you shouldn't be
couldn't.
using it. Shouldn't be using a guide, what the hell.
Yeah, no, Daniel, I would have, like, me and Fitzy were in a party that you were supposed to be in, and then Kid was there. And then I was in my game on Rivals, and Dawning was just chatting shit about you. And then as soon as my game was done, I invited to go into a party. But yeah, the Dawning and Kid and I believe it was Rex were all just chatting shit about you in that party.
I'm not surprised.
Like they're not good for you,
I've
dude.
done something like that.
Like they're just not good for you. And friend to friend, do what you want, but they chat shit behind your back. You know.
I'm not surprised.
Like I'll chat shit to your face.
Chop, chop. Don't just leave them slumped on there.
Yeah, fuck you, Anger.
Yeah, fuck you.
Okay, this way.
Wow.
Mr. Gray! We got him.
So did Fitzy?
I told you Arthur would deliver.
Chicken jockey.
Maybe you and Fitzy went to the same cinema. Was it good?
Did everyone clap? Did everyone clap?
Was it good? Still.
I promise you, this was all just a big
misunderstanding. However, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Basically, yeah.
To appreciate that. Mr. Mac-
Was anyone cheering for Flint and Steel and Chicken Jockey?
Good citizens of Rhodes, we welcome.
Oh my god, he invited me to. Oh my god. Hold on, guys.
Enough trouble from some of the residents, old timers who've gone.
I'm gonna go defend Daniel. Hang on.
I want to get involved.
Yeah, I'll invite you.
Just invite all of us. We'll fight. Yeah, we'll fight.
You know what? If they let me in, I'm gonna just invite all you man straight
Invite
away.
the group chat. Invite the group chat.
Oh yeah. No. Because yeah. If they invite me,
Here we go, boys.
I have
Send a message.
requested it from Rex to be invited. But
We're going behind enemy
I
lines.
can't join unless I'm invited.
I'll just keep spam inviting you, Fitzy. Or spam invite the group.
Well, maybe we can all be friends.
Is it?
Oh, it didn't. It weren't for me. It's not for me. No, I've got both of them added as. Yeah. Yeah, no. Oh. Join it and invite us.
I can't. I want to go down the shop and get sweets. I'm back.
Come along now. I will keep this fellow on the straight and narrow.
Come back and see us sometime soon. Excuse me, gentlemen. Bo, these better be ugly rooms. Is it true you were seen talking to that wretched Penelope Braithwaite?
Can't thank you enough. Where have you been? Around. And where you stay? I'm renting a caravan on the edge of town behind the church. It's horrible, but no one comes looking. The whole town is trapped in this interminable feud between the two families. His lot, Gray's, and Braithwaite's.
Interesting.
Two old plantation houses falling out of rebel gold and marrying cousins or not marrying.
That's exactly what happened with Fitzy.
Find out about that.
I have missed you, boys. I've heard about bounty.
Well, there's been a price on my head for 13 years. It'll take them months to find us down here. And it seems like we can have a little support.
They're good bounties. Where you hear this? Some fellas I met at a camp near the state line said there was talk of
Well, that's a bit like when Avengers Endgame came out.
for 500 miles. There was talk.
That was just full of nerds, like Marvel nerds.
I'd love to meet one. It's just talk.
I'm sure it is, but I couldn't not tell you.
Stay out of trouble.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was in the cinema for both.
So bad. It was full of like Marvel nerds.
I went to Infinity War on the last day, so it was like very quiet.
Okay, so these two plantation families. Arthur, you start sniffing around the graves.
So did I saw it in 3D.
Yeah, I passed by it earlier with our friend Archibald.
Right.
Hosea, you see what you can find out about these Braithwaites.
All right.
Yeah, guys, I was definitely alive then.
Quite a fishing trip.
There's still time. I'm up for it.
Yeah, I'm only 15.
Have you had enough of the chase?
When did the original Avengers come out?
2013, 14.
Okay, so I was...
Yeah, close enough.
Oh, okay, so I was 2 years old.
Sure, why not?
Great. Hosea, why don't you lead us to that spot you were talking about? Kinda like this place.
Okay. Let's see if we can avoid any more excitement.
They were. Were you telling me, my boy?
All right, gentlemen, follow me.
What are you doing?
So how far is this creek?
Bit of a ride still. It's not a creek, it's the same lake we're camped on, just a different part.
My god, anger.
I saw some big
Did you win?
Should be rock bass, bluegills.
Did I win? Did I win?
Fitzy did it?
Actually did. No. I'm I'm on the last mission though.
Oh yeah.
I'm on the last mission though.
You're on the last mission.
I've got to hop off your screen share, Skull, guys.
You better not die.
I'm on the last mission again.
Do not die.
Ani owes everyone for something, but his information is good.
Well, look, at least you just got a sniper.
Are now ingratiated with the local law. I'd say
Wouldn't it be funny if I just shot my gun? Nope, that will get me killed.
Wait, if you fail the mission, does that count as dying?
Yeah.
So you're counting
Never
that as
played
dying.
him, but I'd like to. I like Dante. Skull does. Skull does. Skull fucks with it heavy.
Where does he go?
Everywhere and nowhere, it seems.
I don't know what the fuck you said, dude. Yeah, I've seen the original anime, and I did see that advertised, and I was gonna watch it. So I might. The anime you're on about, the new Netflix anime. Yeah, I might watch that.
We wouldn't have got Sean.
Yeah, how many episodes?
Hey, Dalek.
Weaseling around down that way, though.
Dalek, get on my share play. Get on my share screen.
Right.
Oh yeah, we hadn't seen him in weeks. We stopped in some dead-end town.
What? George Goldblum?
Nowhere. Don't even remember the name.
You and Bill were off doing something, Arthur.
So we pick up with
Okay,
the door, and there's Trelawney sitting there, newspaper in hand. Mr. Vanderlyn. I say, what the hell are you doing here? And he said, I could ask you the same thing. Now, if you wouldn't mind giving me a little privacy, I ate a rotten oyster.
Hey, maybe there are actually 100 Trelawneys.
Either way, it was still fucking Leon. It was still his personality. Yeah. And sometimes they change them not because, oh, Capcom hate them, but sometimes, you know, the actor has contractual obligations to other things.
This is the spot. Down to the left there. I saw some boats around.
Clive is a great voice. I mean, it's the same person, so what am I saying?
Yes, over there on the shore. I'm sure nobody would mind if we borrowed one of these. Come on.
Yeah. Vaguely. Well, it was more of a reboot, but yeah, it's it's an okay hack and slash game, but it's a Devil May Cry game. It's not on par with the others. It's a fun little hack and slash.
It's supposed to be some incredible sturgeon.
Oh, okay, here we go.
Yeah, that was yeah, but the developers didn't really respect the fans, and they got a lot of backlash for it. And while I don't agree with the death threat situations, I mean, they didn't really handle the situation very well. It was kind of like Ubisoft, how they handled Ass Creed.
Take us to the deeper water and pray for good luck and stupid fish.
What about stupid luck? Good fish.
That'll do.
Yeah.
Head towards the middle of
Yeah, I know. There's a lesson to be learned there.
All right. Good luck, gentlemen.
You fucked up! Yeah.
You won't catch much without a rod.
Should really come here at dawn or dusk. That's when you
I mean, at
catch
least
the
they have
best
good
fish.
gameplay, unlike DMC2. I'll be right back.
That'll give us a much better chance of hooking something big like a sturgeon.
Strong with good old worms.
Oh, worms are good for tiddlers like bluegill and rock bass, but you'd have to be real lucky to catch a sturgeon with one.
Birds it is, then. You heard the expert, Arthur. Let's bait up.
Keep the lure moving slowly on the water so it looks like a little fish just asking to be eaten.
You got a bite.
You got a bite there, Arthur. That's on the hook, Arthur.
Hey?
I think that's a bite.
Yeah, DMC2 was made by people who... Yeah, DMC2 is made by people who didn't even work on the Devil May Cry, so that's why it feels like it was so disjointed.
Hey, look at this beauty.
There you go.
Well done, Arthur.
They can grow a lot bigger than that. Fella told me he once saw a monster lake sturgeon near the mouth of the river, just southwest of Saint Denis. 50-pounder, he reckoned.
I would like to see that. Hey, old Dave. You remember that time we sent Arthur out fishing? He came back with 3 beautiful bass. Not this again.
I don't think I do.
Oh, yeah. You do. He was maybe 20. 21. Walked in all full of himself. We had a big feast. Toasted him all night.
This was 15 years ago.
Oh, I remember now.
Then, the next week, Arthur and I are at the market.
Yeah, no, Dalek, was right about the fishing.
What?
Look,
Yeah.
you can fish, or you can go drinking all day.
I mean, the actual fishing mission, though.
Buy some fish.
Yeah, yeah. He's definitely on a dock somewhere. There's an NPC, and he's one of those guys that tells you to go collect this shit across the map, and he'll tell you to find all the legendary fish. Basically, they're really hard for them to spawn, and you'll be there quite a while trying to catch them. Like, it's fun, don't get me wrong, but that's another
I've got the legendary fish list.
Yeah. Gives you a map.
Stands up, takes off his hat, bows his head. Then he sits down, picks his
No, I beat it last weekend with my buddy, thanks to you and Rogue playing it. Now we played it on professional. It was a lot of fun. Now he's asking me, hey, do you want to play Resi 5 next weekend? But because we're doing our own shit this weekend, we'll probably save it for next weekend.
Looks like you got a bite, Arthur. Remember those big salmon I caught in Montana last year? We had a
Wow,
plan
one
that night
asshole.
Until Copper went and scoffed a lot.
You never had control of that dog.
He had spirit, though. Never lost a puppy in him. I tell you.
You know,
Metal
I
Gear.
remember us saying how Blackwater was the furthest east we'd ever been. As a group, I mean.
Yeah.
Like the more we
Well,
try to head west, the further east
who knows?
we end
I might make a pop in a minute.
Safe spots picked
Yeah, playing Resident Evil 6 again with my buddy, because we both played it on the PS3 back in the day, and I haven't played it in a couple of years, so I replayed the whole thing over the weekend. It took us about 20 plus hours. It was great playing on professional. The game is stupid, its story is stupid, it's over the top, it's Michael Bay, but I love it. It's one of the best action games ever made. It's a unique third-person shooter, and it's got a special place in my heart. Now that I played it, I never have to play it again for maybe the next 10 years or 20 years. Resident Evil 5, though, next to 4, I've definitely probably played the most out of. I was a bit hesitant when he asked me about if I wanted to play 5 next, and I'm like, I don't know. Right, you know what? I told him I'll play it one last time in my life. One last time, then I never have to touch the fucking game. Because I'm the same way with 4. Resident Evil 4 Vanilla, I played so many times in the last 20 years on multiple different systems. I am physically sick of that game. I can never go back to that fucking game. I'll play the remake, but no.
See eye to eye. I wasn't always a very obedient child.
can
Yeah, well,
only
that.
imagine.
Yeah, well, that ship has sailed now, man. Unfortunately, I ain't going back to it. We had some. I even played a bit of Mercenaries. Plus, it was hard to play with you because you barely communicated. No, maybe 10 years. No, maybe 10 years from now. No, I'm burnt sorry. I went through all 4 campaigns in fucking less than 24 hours. It was great.
You ain't been chasing down outlaws.
4. There's only 4.
All right. Think we got a decent haul here.
Dalek.
Pearson will be happy. Should we head back?
We could keep the boat.
There's only one part in that game that's dog shit. No matter, even if you play it co-op, especially on, against El Gigante, the fucking troll. Because that part you have to be precise, and I'm not talking about the aiming, but the timing of when you fire has to be precise. And then you got dickheads shooting you with crossbows and molotovs, so it's like one person has to make sure they keep the fucking troll occupied, and the other guy has to blast the guys. So that part, it's horrible. It's poorly designed. It's fucking shit. That section, I fucking hate it. I guess at that point the AI, well, it's an AI you're with, so it at least mostly knows what it's doing. But with a second person, it could help with all the enemies, and I guess that's the benefit with another player. But even then, you still have to be precise. But
yeah.
Am I saying this correct?
What?
Am I saying this correct?
What do you mean, are you saying this correct?
What's happening on your screen? What mission you on?
It's the last mission, man.
Yeah, I thought it was, and it looks like it's going well.
he's gonna get shot. Nah, he won't. He's gonna do it this time, unless he misses. What was I gonna say?
Man, please shut up.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, Resident Evil 5. Like, I told him, yeah, I'll get around to playing it next weekend. But no, because he wants to add more fuel to the fire. We'll play vanilla with vanilla weapons, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? We're not playing from the start with the shitty 9mm and the Ithaca shotgun. We're not doing that. But he probably will, and I'll be like, okay, fine, I'm getting used to it. We'll play Black Hawk Down. Ugh. Yeah, it's whatever, it's on PS, yeah, it's what they do. Yeah. Adds more weapons and mercenaries modes, comes with 2 story DLCs which are short as hell. But yeah, I wouldn't mind playing Resi 5 one last time in my life next weekend, because I need to play some Resident Evil, because 9 is definitely on the horizon and whatever remake they're working on, but until then Capcom's just going to be prioritising Monster Hunter Wilds, and I don't even know. I don't know.
All right.
It's not like we're getting a new Dead Space anytime soon.
Well, I mean,
Hell, I got the itch to
Gonna be
play
okay.
Prey, because it's a good game.
I know. I always know.
I played Stalker. I just finished the trilogy a few months back. I forgot they brought them on console. I played them years ago on PC, and I'm like, oh fuck it, let's see how good the console ports are. Not bad, but still janky, with a few bugs here and there.
This place will be good for us.
Honestly, like,
Anyway. I hope so.
games like Atomfall, Doom, and like, I'm looking forward to them, but I don't even know if I'm gonna get them. I know Atomfall came out over a week ago, but even then, I don't know if I'm gonna get that for another 6 months. Same with Doom. Like, I want to get it day one, but everything's too expensive now, so I'm happy to replay games I've got, or just see what I can get, see what I can play offline, or just find other shit to do. I mean, Days Gone, I'm getting that. Yeah. Yeah.
Jesus Christ, what's
Imagine
happening
game
now?
sharing with fucking Ronin. Half it's just gonna be fucking crappy wrestling games or sports styles. Yeah. Yeah, I know he actually plays, I'm just joking, but motherfucker loves to... He loves his fucking
I didn't want
wrestling.
to say anything about it, because yeah.
But yeah, like, I'm getting Days Gone remaster, and that's gonna hold me over for a while, and then I'm gonna finish off my playthrough of Witcher 3, which I took a break from a couple of weeks back. I just gotta finish the Blood and Wine DLC on that. Probably never play it for the next 5 years until Witcher 4.
Oh, Fitzy's done it.
No, I'm not dead.
No, I know, that's what I mean.
Dalek, get on my screen. I'm gonna snipe
Yo,
this.
get
I'm
on
not
his
on your
screen.
screen, man. I'm playing a fucking game. I'm not on your gay ass screen.
Get on his screen.
There's only,
then.
so many,
Okay.
there's only so many times I can look at Call of Duty and get sick.
But I'm gonna snipe this bastard. I'm gonna win.
It is, but let him
Ranking
enjoy it.
on Rivals now, well.
If you've still got a working PS3 or 360, I'm sure you can find the old CODs somewhere in the shops.
Well, what rank are you?
Yeah.
Alright, Hanker, let's do this.
I'm talking more or less PS3 era Call of Duty myself. Yeah, the golden age.
Fitzy!
Let's go, man.
You finally did it.
I finally did it.
Yeah, but I use the term PS. Yeah, I know they also did a port on PS3, but when I use the term PS3 era, I'm talking about that generation of consoles before the newer ones. I think it's called the 7th generation.
Is this the war? We're gonna have to...
Yeah.
God, I am so done with this game.
Oh, did you beat it?
He did it.
Yeah, I know. He finally beat Modern Warfare 2. Okay, for context, Skull, for the past over a week or so, Fitzy's been replaying the Modern Warfare 2 campaign on and off on normal, I believe, difficulty, and he's trying to beat the whole game without dying, and every time he gets close to the end, something fucks up, the game glitches out, or the game fucks with him and he kills him, and instead of moving on, or playing something else, he decides, no, I'm going to restart the whole game again from scratch and try and beat it without dying. It's like, it's his own personal challenge. He's not getting paid for this. He's not getting any...
Fitzy's done it.
I respect him. He's at least, I respect him for it, but he really shouldn't torture himself like this. You know, it's like, but hey, I'm glad that he's finally beat it. Exactly. But it's his own enjoyment, so who am I to judge him? It could be worse. He could be playing fucking Fortnite or some other gay ass franchise. Yeah, that's like every game. I don't fucking know. Maybe they took it out, the recent ones, I don't know. Like, I've not played Call of Duty since the PS3 era. He's gone for a rest. He's gone for a well-deserved rest. He's gonna bask in his moment of fucking manliness and realise, yes, now I'm gonna get all the pussy.
Not for us, and not for some of the locals.
Sharking already.
I prefer to call it banking.
You ain't the one handing out the beatings.
No, but I am the one feeding the women and children in the camp. What choice do we have, Mr.
I know.
Morgan? I don't know. Well, come on then. Tell me who.
Well, we don't have a release date yet, but people theorise it could come out towards the end of this year, fourth quarter, if not early next year. Depending on keep in mind, they have to rewrite a lot of fucking code for MGS4 just to work on other consoles.
With enough encouragement, both of them.
Yeah. I don't know. We know MGS had. Yeah. Yeah, he's probably talking about that, but that's not what we were talking about. I was talking about like just the actual coding of how to port the game onto other systems, considering it was built around the PS3s. Well, not even... Well, yeah, that too, but that wasn't the main issue. Like, the game itself was designed around the PS3 cell architecture, and back then, that cell architecture was bullshit for developers because it was very hard for them to code games for. And even though it was even though they did great with the amount of time they got, a lot of it was patchwork together. So, 15 years later, they have to fucking not only try and make this game work on modern hardware, but on different systems like the Xbox and the PC. So it's like, it's a lot of work for that one game, I know, but that's literally, it was only on PS3. If they ever did, like, here's the thing, even if it wasn't built around the cell architecture, and they managed to release it on the 360, they even admitted it would have to come on 5 discs, if not more. And I'm sorry, but my idea of owning a video game is not owning 5 different discs. 2 discs makes sense, but 5? Go fuck yourself. Yeah. 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 I know the joke. I know where you're going with this. I know the joke. I know it's a reference. It's a nice touch, but point is, like, I don't mind 2 discs for a game. That makes sense. An install disc and the actual game disc. Red Dead 2 does that. God of War Ragnarok does that. I'm happy with that. Because God forbid people want to download 100 gigabytes. Right now he's just enjoying it. There's very few people in the world that... Well, they're just a sad cunt. Emulator, yeah. Mm. But what's the performance like? And keep in mind, because, like I said, a lot of the games being developed around certain hardware, you need better... Look, I don't claim to be an expert, but the PS3 only had 250 megabytes. Megabytes of RAM, give or take, right? And, I know, but the fact that you need a beast of a PC to emulate that shit, we're talking over 64 at the very best. Like, that's that's one of the reasons why they're taking so long with it. Like, and that's just an emulation. They're trying to actually port the fucking game. So that's... Phew. It's no wonder they're going to take forever. I guarantee they probably already got Peace Walker and fucking... I know they're throwing in 5 on there, but the 5 is just another fucking... We've got 5 already. They should just added portable ops. 5 is everywhere. It's very common. What was I saying earlier? You mean that was the PS2? That was the PS2 when it opened up, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the PS3. It was a great console. Did some things better than the 360. Some things it did well. Yeah, the great selection of games. I guess, but when most multiplayer, pretty much every multiplayer game still had its own party chat, and let's be honest, I miss in-game chat on games, because... Yeah, and they shut that down when the PS4 era came around, which was a shame, because it was a great hub. It had a big selection of exclusives, which was great. Most of them you can't even... PS3. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they with Yeah, with the later versions, like the slim versions, they had to compromise. If you want, if basically it was to keep the cost down, so basically they had to remove parts. And yeah, I know they had to simplify things, so that was just another example to make it cost effective, basically, for not just the consumer, but also the company.
Got the scram.
Yeah. And Skull's like, though, I can't hear him. Skull, you